Konnichiwa! So today we have an update for you guys, and it feels like a really long time since we've updated you on our family situation and what's been going on with us. But first of all, I will start by saying that it is good news, but let me just quickly go back and do a recap of things that have happened to date. So way back on the 10th of October 2024, our little baby girl was diagnosed with an ultra rare disease, of which there are only 40 cases in English literature, so only 40 cases in the world that we know of, meaning that it is just so mind-blowingly incredibly rare, so much so that none of us, including her doctors, really knew what to do with her. So following that diagnosis, she ended up having an emergency debulk of her tumour. So the tumour was growing in her brain at the occipital bone at the back of her skull, and if it continued to grow, they feared that it would kill her because of the impact on her brain. Following that emergency surgery, just 10 days after, her tumour was already palpable. We could already feel it, we could already see it. And because her disease is so aggressive and because of its whereabouts, the doctors then rushed to grant her emergency approval of a drug called imatinib, which has been used in a couple of cases and has seen some success. So they hoped that it would slow the growth of the tumour and potentially stop the growth and shrink it altogether. So she continued with that drug for a long time, but unfortunately by the end of the year in December, her tumour was already back again, and at this point it was stretching her skin to the point that you could actually see it. It had changed the colour of her skin. It was so big that she could barely move her neck. It was just awful, to say the least. We and the doctors clung on to the hope that the drug would work and eventually kick in, but unfortunately she had to have another surgery in December because it was just such a huge threat to her life. Following that surgery, she then continued with the drug, and we waited until her surgical site healed. It took some time, and they believed that might have been because of the effect of the drug, but eventually she got to the point where she was able to actually come home in February of this year, 2025. Since then, the two of us have been giving her the imatinib at home. We learned to give it and basically become her carers and her nurses and her parents, and it has been a whole adjustment period of getting used to giving her this hazardous drug, getting used to wearing gloves and safely getting rid of her hazardous waste. It's been an ordeal. It's been a journey together, and now it has been over a year since she started taking that drug. And as you may have seen in our previous videos, she is just doing so incredibly well. You would not even believe that there was anything even wrong with her. It has just been a total 180 miracle story. It really has been a miracle. Her last surgery was beyond a success. We are just so grateful with how it turned out, and her blood tests and her MRI results just keep getting better and better. It is just so unbelievable. No one can believe it, to be honest. And so here we are at this point today where we are able to update you to say that she has finally stopped taking the drug because her results have just been so good. So a kind of tumour marker or inflammation marker called CRP has now got to a point where it's basically normal. And at the very start of this journey, it was 9, 10, 11, went up to 20 something, whereas normally it should be 0 point something. In her last few blood tests, it has come back as 0 point something or another, so 0.2, very low, very normal, which indicates that there may be no more residual tumours left over from her surgery. So on Halloween, the 31st of October, she had her most recent blood test, and totally unexpectedly, her doctor decided that she should stop taking the imatinib. Neither of us were expecting that result at all. We thought that we'd be waiting until her next MRI in December, but amazingly, they decided that she's doing so well that it's worth trying. That also means that her next MRI in December we'll be able to see if there's been any changes, if there's any growth, and it also means that we'll be able to make decisions logically, calmly before the end of the year when hospitals basically close down, and like last year we were rushing to get her surgery done before the end of the year. We won't have any of that stress. We'll be able to make clear decisions based on her results. So it really has been a journey. I know that I'm not doing a very good job of articulating this, but basically our life can now return to normal. We've been through hell and now we have a very energetic, miraculous girl with us, who no longer has to take any medicine, who, touch wood, won't have to have any more surgeries. From now on it's just MRIs, blood tests, and in just under a month's time we'll be able to see her next MRI, how it's going, if there's any growth, which there won't be. So that's the good news. The good news is that life is returning to normal. She's doing better than ever, and she's even more powerful now that she's not taking the drug. So with all of that behind us and a bright future ahead of us, today we have a final pilgrimage to make. So this time a year ago we received this Omamori, and if you've seen our previous video where we went to Kyoto, I explained the Omamoris are something that you get to wish for something, to hope for something, or to give you good luck. And this one was given to us by a very good friend. It's from a shrine called Karasumori Jinja, and it's well known for cancer patients and for praying for healing. And strangely, by coincidence, we received another one from Bear's family, from the same shrine, also for healing. So they were put by little Panda's bedside in the hospital as a reminder to hope that she would get better. The shrine keeps her name for 1 year to help hope for her recovery, to pray for her recovery. So now that it's been exactly a year, and with all of this amazing news, I think it is time to go and say thank you once again to the gods. So last time we went to Suzumushi Dera in Kyoto to say thanks, and today we are going to Karasumori Jinja in Tokyo, a little bit closer to home, just to say thank you. But thank you really isn't enough, and it's also something we want to say to you guys too, because you were here through it all. You saw our heartbreak, and now you can see us mending our hearts with our powerful little girl. So thank you for listening to that spiel, that ramble. Now let's go and say thanks. So we made it, Karasumori Jinja, our first time. It's so odd, in a good way. Like, it's just hidden between these buildings, people's houses, restaurants, right next to the station, but such a powerful spot. I guess that kind of makes it more special somehow. It's also not like any structure for a shrine I've ever seen before. It's such a unique tori and the roof. Very cool building with such big meaning to us. So we just returned our Omamori to say thank you. She had a little bit of a scream because she wanted to walk around, but it's just proof of how well she's doing, how strong she is. We owe so much to so many people, so many deities, so many powers.
Just want to say thank you to people, to Eva and my family and our friends.
Everyone and everything and whatever got her better to this point. Thank you.
So happy we can come here all together.
Happy tears.
Lunchtime?
Let's celebrate. 頑張ったね。
頑張ったよ、本当に。本当に。アクチャオでオアシスオブ東京来ました。ハマリキューめっちゃいいな。Really nice Japanese garden.
300-year-old pine tree?
Yeah. You can see 300 years pine tree.
Good symbol of longevity. Fun fact, this is the only remaining park in Tokyo that's lake is salt water because it comes from the port.
Yeah. The port is just right there. これ海の水だって。
Sea tori.
It's so peaceful. It's similar atmosphere as the park in Fukuoka, I feel.大堀をなんか。ナイスanyway。よし。いいもの買ったんで食べちゃいましょう。
いや本当に最高。
はい。豚大学。
Pork University。すごい。
うわいいね。
I'm guessing that one's yours.
This is 大学院 or something. This is middle one.
I see. Generous portions.
やっぱりね、十勝で食べた豚丼がうますぎたからね。
Well, definitely one way to celebrate the good news. Little Pandies had a little snacky snack, so it's time for us to do what we do best. To think we can just sit here in the park, on the grass, no mosquitoes, no medicine.
絶対うまいぞこれ。
菜の花? What is that?
チンゲン菜?
I don't know. It's got little like flowers.
うわ。
美味しそう。じゃあいただきます。うますぎる。うますぎる。I thought I was being serenaded by the park speaker, but it turned out that was my ringtone I didn't know about. Chat, let me enjoy this moment in peace. Please, everyone, thank you. Where was I? So good. That's so cute.
うますぎる。絶対うまいもんこれ。豚大学本当にずっと行きたかったっすね。
すごいよ。
これすごいぞこれ。
More than 北海道？
北海道よりでかいかも。大学院だから。
For English speaking folks, that's like master's pork.
はい。
Just next to 新橋station.
まだあったかい。いただきます。うわいい匂い。桃。じゃあ失礼します。
はい。
ここから行こう。失礼します。ありがとうございます。パク。
早っ。
うまいのが早い。
早っ。
豚丼やば。
しかもピクニックだぞ。
This charcoal 豚丼ピクニック東京新橋最高。
This time last year, apple pork. This time last year, we were doing the rounds. We were going for second opinions just down the road at the National Cancer Centre. Like we went everywhere searching for help. Now we have a little funny girl who talks. Yes, it's an apple. It's an apple. She loves talking. She loves running around. She will do in a minute once she gets going. Just, it's an unbelievable change. I know we've said it before, and I think we've said it in Kyoto, but just the difference. Like I couldn't see life outside that hospital. It was just it consumed our world. And now, like, we can do this, sit on the grass, smell the fresh air, touch the grass, literally. Enjoy a butadon that's so good I could possibly cry any second now. Like, we're just so incredibly lucky, and I'm just so thankful. It's amazing. She did it.
She did it.
No. Clearly we haven't taught her well. Bread. Yeah. It's incredible.
ありがとう。Everyone. ありがとうございます。
Karasumori.
This is Karasumori.
Yeah, to be honest, fun milestone time too. She wakes up in her sleep saying words now. Just wake up and say apple. Yeah, just too lucky.
So lucky.
But this is normal life. This is what normally having a kid would be like. We're just able to appreciate it a million times more because of everything that's happened. Yeah.
Now we want to help other way.
Yeah. Now that we've seen that side of things, somehow help people who are in a similar position. We just need to figure out how.
We can do it.
If she can do it, we can do it.
こんなにね、豚丼が美味しいのは離島パンダのおかげですよ。
そうだよ。
このタレがうまいね。ニンニクがすごい効いてて、結構パンチ強い系だ。東京に合ってる感じします。 忙しい新橋を支えるそんな味ですね。うまっ。
What's that? Yes!
Apple.
Apple. Apple. Yummy apple. Hey.
最近喋れるようになって like 10 words?
More, I think. Ma. Signing as well. She knows Gochiso-sama, of course.
What does Elma say?
What does Alma say? Alma. What does Alma say? Alma. Yes, what does he say? Yes. Good girl. She's a genius. Most recent word is kawa. Kawa.
Kawa.
Kawa.
River.
The river. This river's not really a river, it's the sea. Kawa. Can you say kawa? I guess that's enough. Genius child. Yes. To think you've come this far, despite being in hospital. You're a bilingual little baby checking off normal speaking milestones is incredible.
Yeah.
Brighter than normal children, surely, if she's able to do that. Or is that biased? Good job. Pig. What does a pig say? I'm embarrassed because there's something here.
Eating is really important.
It's what got us through all of this, to be honest.
It helped us so much when we were in the hospital.
At first we didn't really want to eat anything, but we needed to keep our energy up. At that time I was still pumping, needed the energy. It's not just what we like to do for this channel, it's life. Gives you life, doesn't it? Good food. Mm-hmm.
こっち。
ごちそうさまです。
わからん。
Yes, absolutely. Because she can.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Wee.
Oh dear. Shouldn't laugh. There you go.
The best moment. Pendi. Bear. いい公園だ。こんなに大きくなりました。ありがとうございます。
すごい。She has her own will, her own power. Little Miss Independent. Crunch. Crunch.
Crunch.
It's autumn. Your first autumn outside.
Yeah.
Our first autumn outside. Just realised. Ooh. Although that should be obvious to me. Somehow it's not.
去年はずっと病院に出れなかったからね。This time last year was the hardest time. We were just hoping this, right? Just this normal life. That's all. And it came true. There's no need more than this. This is enough. This is the best result. はい。ありがとう。Good girl. ありがとう。
One final thing as a little thank you and good luck for continued health for our little kodomo. Kodomo, Omamori.
かわいいカラス。
Karasumo. Hey, what does Karas say? Crow. 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 No. So there we have it. Amazing news to share with you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed being out and about with us, enjoying life. As everyone should. Really, don't forget how important life is. That's my message from today. A bit deep, a bit serious, but
間違いない
you really don't realize it until you're on the brink of
Yeah.
death, so, or someone you love is.
how important everyone is.
Look after your health, everyone. And see you next time.
じゃあまた次の動画で会いましょう。
Night.
せーの。
じゃあねー。